Sukhi Hotu and welcome to Buddhist Mahavira's Facebook page. We are going live this evening on our Dhammadana series on the BMW, not BMW, BMW Dhammadana series. And this evening we have a very distinguished academic and a professor from Sri Lanka. This professor has been on our show many times on the Dhammadana series. He has spoken on many subjects. Um, and I'm very, very glad that Bhante has agreed to do this evening's Dhamma sharing. We thought we'd focus this time on the Dhammapada verses, and Bhante, Professor, will be talking on the Dhammapada verses 77 and 78, which actually focuses on the wise people. And in a nutshell, it'll be virtuous people who cherish good advice, or those who actually mix with good company will be rewarded in this life or and the future lives. Without much ado, I would now like to invite Bhante Professor L. Lenagale, L stands for Lenagale, Srinivasa Thera, to join us in the studio for this evening's Dhamma sharing. Good evening, Bhante. Welcome to Buddhist Mahavira's page.
Good evening.
It's raining where I am now, so I hope the internet is good. There won't be any problems in our internet because of the rain. For those of you who are not familiar with Professor Srinivasa, let me quickly read his profile. Venerable Professor Dr. Lendagala Siriniwasa Thero is a professor and the Dean of the Faculty of Language Studies at the Buddhist and Pali University of Sri Lanka. He obtained a bachelor's degree in arts from the University of kalyāṇe and a Royal Pandit, which is the Oriental Studies Society, before completing his master's degree in art at the University of Delhi, India. Venerable Professor Dr. Lenagala Srinivasa completed his PhD with the focus study area in Banaras Hindu from the University of Varanasi in India. He has held both academic and administrative positions at Buddhist and Pali University of Sri Lanka since 2009, with records of enormous contributions to the university and to the country. He is the coordinator of postgraduate studies, Buddhist and Pali University of Sri Lanka, and a visiting lecturer at the University of kalyāṇe as well. And we are very happy and distinguished to have with us Professor Lenagala Srinivasa this evening to talk or explain a bit more on the Dhammapada verses 77 and 78. Bhante, would you kindly accept our invitation to start this evening's Dhamma sharing?
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Ovadeyyānusāseyya asabbhā ca nivāraye. Sataṃ piyo hoti asataṃ hoti appiyo bhaje pāpake mitte bhaje purisādhame Bhajetha mitte kalyāṇe Bhajetha purisuttame. Dear Dhamma friends, wishing to you a good evening and also good health. I would like to start my Dhamma talk. In these days, we all are having a problem of disease, COVID-19. We are always staying in our homes, temples, and working places. We don't have a chance to move to other places. While staying in this peaceful and calm environment. We have taken our time to share the Dhamma preached by the Buddha. We have got time to. Today, I would like to explain two verses from Dhammapada. First verse is Ovadeyyānusāseyya asabbhā nivāraye Sataṃ hi so piyo hoti asataṃ hoti appiyo. This verse and the other verse is in Pandita Vagga in Dhammapada, handbook of the Buddhist. Dhammapada means the handbook of the Buddhist disciples. We have to learn by heart these verses. We have to learn the meaning of these verses. Well, and important advices are given in those verses. From Buddha, from the period of Buddha, thousands of people learned Buddhist teaching through this Dhammapada, the verses of Dhammapada. One verse enough for the changing of the life. Some disciples heard these verses from the Buddha. After hearing one line of these verses, some disciples became Sotapatti, Sakadagami, Anagami, and Arahat. That much powerful. The meaning is very powerful. Therefore, we have to understand the meaning. One example I would like to say you. You know Sariputta and Moggallana. Sariputta and Moggallana are the chief disciples of the Buddha. They stayed with the Buddha as left arm and right armed disciples. So before these two disciples enter into the Buddhist order, they were close friends. They were moving here and there, searching the truth, searching the pillow to attain final goal. Sariputta met one of the disciples of Buddha named as Assaji. After meeting him, they had a discussion, dialogue. At that time, Venerable Assaji recited a verse. That verse is very famous. Ye dhamma hetuppabhava te sang hetung tathāgato āha te saṅcayo nirodhoca evaṃ vādi mahasamano. Sariputta asked, what is the teaching of your Lord? Assaji, Venerable Assaji recited this verse. This is the teaching of our Lord. Ye dhamma hetuppabhava te sang hetun tathāgato āha. It means, if there are dhammas, phenomenal things in this universe, Buddha explained the cause of those dhammas, cause of all the phenomenon things. If we talk about beings, Buddha explained these beings coming into the existence because of this. Buddha explained the reason to becoming or rebirth. Buddha explained all the causes in this universe. Tesaṃ hetuṃ tathāgato āha tesaṃ nirodho. The exit of these things preached by the Buddha, how removed these causes, how overcome these causes, how stop this birth cycle after removing the causes. Buddha explained these things. Tesaṃ nirodho cha evaṃ vādi mahāsamano. Buddha is such kind of person who are explaining the path to liberation, the way to remove the causes. He is teaching the way to remove the causes for becoming again and again, how to stop the birth cycle. So after hearing this verse, Sariputta, disciple Sariputta, became Sotapatti and decided to get ordination nearby the Buddha. He gave farewell to Venerable Assaji and he gave this message to his friend Kolita. It means Moggallana. He searched Moggallana and said about this meeting. When dear friend Moggallana, Venerable Assaji, one of the disciples of the Buddha, he explained this verse. Ye dhamma hetu pabhava tesaṃ hetuṃ tathāgato āha. Meaning also explained to Moggallana, following the instruction of the Assaji. After hearing the meaning of that verse, Moggallana also became Sotapanna. See full the meaning of these verses. After hearing 1-2 lines, they earned higher level of the Buddhist order. First step, they reached to the first step and they attained the first step of highest level of the world. Lokottara Magga. Lokottara Magga means the highest path of the Buddhist order. Sotapatti is the first step. Then the second step is Sakadagami. Third step is Anagami. Fourth step is Arahat. If someone can get first step, Sotapanna, Sotapatti, he will go ahead without going back. He will climb to the next step very soon. He will become Sakadagami very soon. After attaining first step, he will see last and he will get light about the last point. Then he take a firm decision. He will get a firm decision. I have to reach to the final goal, which is called Nibbana. Stepping down on Sakadagami, Anagami, Arahat. My dear Dhamma friends, these verses, Dhammapada verses, are not to be recited, just to be followed. We have to practice the teaching of the Buddha, which is given in Dhammapada verses. These two verses are appeared in Pandita Vagga. Pandita Vagga means it is the sixth chapter of the Dhammapada. Dhammapada has divided into 26 sections. This section is the sixth one. So in this section, we have taken second and third verses. As Brother Leslie said, according to the whole verses, this is the 77 and 78 verses. We will explain the 77th one. First, we have to understand the real meaning of these Pali lines. Ovadeyyānusāseyya. Ovadeyyānusāseyya. There are two words here. Ovadeyya means advising. A wise person. The wise person advised to others. Ovadeyyā means. Anusāseyya means instruct. He will instruct. Always he is ready to advise and he is ready to instruct for the progress of lifestyle. We have to associate such kind of person. In this section, it is explained the features of good person, wise person, well-worthy person. One quality is mentioned as Ovadeyyā. It is one of the qualities of a wise person, Ovadeyyā. He always advising to go ahead with good deeds. Anusāseyya means instruct. He will instruct. Always he is instructing to the persons for the progress of their life. Then second line, asabbhā nivāraye. He always tries to prevent the persons from the bad things. Asabbhā means bad deeds, bad things. Asabbhya, Sanskrit word asabbhya. There are bad words. They are named as asabbhā. There are bad deeds. They are named as asabbhā. Bad thoughts also named as asabbhā. So, asabbhā nivāraye, the wise person always tries to prevent others from the bad thoughts, bad words, and bad deeds. That is the nature, one of the features of a wise person, good person. Sataṃ hi so piyo hoti. Third line. The good persons very like to this one. The person who are following good this doctrine, these good things is appreciated by the wise persons, and also wise person appreciates him, always ready to appreciate him. If there is a person who is preventing others from bad deeds, that person is evaluated as a good one by the society, the people in the society will say, that one is a good person. He is always trying to prevent others from bad deeds, bad words. He advises them to stop those kinds of bad deeds. He advises to stop the bad words and also bad thoughts. He will show the path to the liberation. If someone uses bad deeds, bad thoughts, bad words, he will get bad results from our society. He will get bad results in this birth cycle, because after the death we will get bad positions. He will get birth in the animal world or hungry ghost world or in the hell because of those bad thoughts, bad words and bad deeds. Buddha said, you have a freedom to do anything, but you have to remember the results will reach to you in this birth and in next births. If you do bad things, you will get bad results in this birth and in next births. You must be the responsible person for those kinds of bad results. Therefore, Buddha said, you have to control your mind. You have to avoid the bad thoughts, bad deeds and bad words. Mindfully, you have to avoid those bad thoughts. Sometimes without having a knowledge or any hint, some bad thoughts are coming into our mind. Maybe lust, it may be anger, it may be illusion or ignorant thoughts. We don't care these things, but those thoughts are coming into the mind. We are working with people in this society. While we are working, anger will be there in our mind without giving any signs. But after a few days, we will understand, oh, I had a bad thought. I had anger with that person. I spoke bad words against him. Oh, in vain I used those verses, those words. I have to control these things. This manner, we will repent, thinking about those bad thoughts, so bad deeds, bad words. It is better to prevent earlier. After the releasing those words, nothing to do. We have already released. That person has got hot temper against us. He has used wrong things against us. He has done wrong things, bad things against us because of our bad words. Everything is over, but we are getting bad results. Therefore, Buddha explained, you have to control your mind before those bad incidents happening. earlier, prevention is very important. Prevention is very important. Buddha wanted his disciples to follow his instructions. The wise person always ready to advise in this manner. Buddha is a wise person. So he advised to his disciples in this manner. If there is a good person who are advising to others, who are instructing to others, he is a erudite person, wise person. He is called as Pandita. Pandita. Asabbhā ca nivāraye means he always tries to prevent others from the bad things. If someone tries to kill someone, at that time he tries to stop him as much as possible. He enters to that quarrel and advises them to stop it, and he takes them into other sides, and he uses various kinds of tricks to prevent them from those kinds of strugglings, quarrelings. That is the nature of good persons. You know, some people are there in our society, they don't like to interfere into those troubles. He don't want to stop their quarrels. As I have seen in this society, there are some persons who are always ready to stop those kinds of quarrels in the society. They go into the quarreling positions. He tries to separate them. When I was in India, I saw a Punjab person, Sardar. He is a Sikh person. It means by religion, he is a Sikh. Normally, Indian people believe the Sikhs are always ready to make peace in the society. According to their Guru temple teaching. I think you also have seen them. They are always having a cloth cap on their head. Using a cloth, they have made a cap on their head. They are named as Sikh. According to their religion, they are advised to stop quarrels, battles, and those kinds of fightings whenever they see. But some other peoples don't like to interfere such kind of events because it is very dangerous. Sometimes they are also attacked by the fighters, by the quarreling people. If they try to make peace among them, they will attack to that person also. This is the nature. Why you are interfering to our quarrel? Go away. If you don't go, I will attack to you also. In this manner, those fighters are challenging to the peacemakers. I think you also are afraid of doing those things. You are afraid of doing those things. But good persons are doing in this manner without care in their life. They know this is very dangerous and they are maybe a victim of those quarreling people, and he will be a witness of the damage of those events, those incidents. Sometimes he has to go to the court. He has to move to the police station. But good persons don't think about these future troubles. They try to make peace among those persons who are fighting. Asabbhā nivāraye means if there are some persons who are always engaging in wrong things, such as using alcohol or gambling or doing wrong things, he always try to stop and try to prevent them. He advises them to stop. He will explain the results, future results of those bad deeds. Please don't do these things. He advises in this manner. Your future will be very bad after following these kinds of activities. Parents are always try to prevent their children from bad thoughts, bad deeds, bad words. In the same manner, the wise person or good person, worthy person tries to prevent others from those things. Sometimes there are disadvantages of doing these things. People will blame to him. Bad people will work against him, punish him. But good people admire his action, appreciate his action. That person will become a great one in our society. Dear Dhamma friends, I would like to request you, wherever you see those kinds of quarrels and troubling positions, please interfere. Please try to prevent them. If you try to do it, it may be a great bodhisattva action. Sometimes the lives of those persons who are quarreling or fighting will be saved by you. It is how much valuable. The lives of the human beings are very important. They get angry at once, then they start to fight. They don't care about their own life, or they don't care about the lives of the other persons. They work against their enemies, their bad friends. As a result of those activities, they will end their lives. They will get big damages of their body. There may be various kinds of bad effects. At the early moment, if you can prevent these things, if you can make peace among those people, it is very important. They will stop arguing, then they will scatter. They will move to other place. After hearing your words, oh, that one told us not to fight. Okay, I will move now. Then he decides in this manner and he will move. The fighting will be stopped. The quarreling will be stopped. So how important action has taken by you. It is very great action. Sataṃ hi so piyo hoti. He is a great person in our society. Good persons admire that one. Sataṃ hi so piyo hoti. Piyo hoti means appreciate and also admire. Sataṃ hi. Sataṃ means good persons, worthy persons. Worthy persons appreciate him, admire him, sometimes give higher positions in the society. He will get higher level in the society. Oh, that one is a great one. He has prevented that bad effects at that time because they were fighting in a dangerous manner. After hearing the advices of that person, they have stopped their fighting. They have stopped the arguing. I think you also have got many experiences about this. You have advices. You have advice to the persons who are doing wrong things. Then they become calm persons after hearing your words. They will stop arguing after hearing your words. Do it again and again. Please do it again and again. This is the advice of the Buddha. Buddha also always did it. Asataṃ hoti appiyo. This good person will be a bad person to the bad people. Bad persons don't like him because he is always advising. He is always instructing to prevent those kinds of bad deeds, bad words, bad thoughts. They think, oh, this one is very bad. They don't give us a chance to make revenge against our enemies. He doesn't give any chance to do bad things against our enemies. You know, parents are always guiding to their children not to do bad deeds, bad things. At that time, they blame, why mother, why mom, why dad, you are all preventing us. They are working against us daily. They work against us. We have to punish them. We have to attack them, or else there will not be a peace in future. They will do more and more bad things against us. They understand these people are not working against us. Therefore, we have to attack them. We have to take their lands, property, and many other things by force. Threatening and attacking, and also using harsh words. We can control these persons because they are good persons, good people. Parents advise to their children not to fight with them, not to work against to those enemies. At that time, children get angry on their parents. This is very bad. Those children are bad persons. They have to think about their future. Parents are always advising for the benefit of their children, considering the future of their children. They advise, instruct to their children. Children must understand our parents are advising us. They have got many experiences. Therefore, they are advising. We have to follow their advices. Children must follow the advices of their parents. Some children are there, they think their parents are enemies because always they are advising and giving punishments. As you all know, you give punishments to your children for the prevention of bad things, to make their future brighter, to make their future full of success. But children don't think in this manner. When parents advise them to study well, read books, not to associate bad persons, they will get angry. They think, oh, it is very troublesome. They are always advising and instructing. We don't have enough time to play. We don't have enough time to relax. They are always saying, read, study, and follow our advices in this manner. Children must understand the parents need them to go ahead. Parents want their children full of success. That is why Buddha said, parents are always working as future builders of the children. Considering the meaning of this verse, we have to advise to the persons who are doing bad deeds. We have to advise to the persons who have got bad thoughts. We have to advise to the persons who are using bad words. Prevent those persons from the bad things. We have to prevent those persons from the bad things. This verse recited by the Buddha when he was living in Jethavana. While he was staying in Jethavana, he got a news from other disciples, Buddhist, other monks. That news is, there were monks in the village named as Kitagiri. There were more than 500 monks. The leaders of those monks were Assaji and Punabba Sukha. This Assaji is not the monk early. This is another Assaji. Assaji and Punabba Sukha were leading that group. They were staying in the village named as Kitagiri. They worked as farmers. They were cultivating. They were farming. They plant the trees of fruits, and also they were they were farming various kinds of grains, and also they made flower beds, and also they did many things which are not suitable or eligible for the monks. Buddha has given some rules not to do by the monks. There's one rule. The monks who have got higher ordination should not cut down trees, should not pluck the leaves, should not pluck the flowers. It is not a strong rule, big rule. Some simple rules. If there are monks who are always following the Buddhist order in a strong manner, they have to prevent from these things. They have to follow Vinaya rules completely. If some mistakes occurred, they can recover. Buddha has given some ways to recover for those bad things. One method is those monks who have done these kinds of wrong things, who have broken those Vinaya rules, have to express in front of a monk who has got a higher ordination. Openly, they have to say their fault in front of a higher ordinated monk, Upasampada monk. Then he will advise, okay, you have to stop these bad deeds from today. Please don't do these things again. That higher ordinated monk will advise us to that person. Then he will be recovered. Then he will become a pure person. In Vasana season, rainy season, our monks are gathering in the main hall of Uposatha, Uposathagara. They share their experiences, and also they explain the things which are done by them in a wrong manner. I have done this bad action. I have broken this rule, that rule, this rule in this manner. After listening, those monks, they give pardon. They excuse to that monk. They make excusation to those monks. Then the monks become pure one again. It is very good. these 500 monks worked as farmers. The devotees were fed up with those monks and they stopped giving alms to those monks. They were blaming, they started to blame. At that time, some of the disciples informed about these monks to the Buddha. Buddha advised to main disciples, chief disciples, to bring them to Jetavana. Sariputta and Moggallana went to that village and met those monks, Assaji and Punabba Sukha and other 500 monks, informed them, Venerable sirs, please go to Jetavana and meet Buddha. Buddha wanted to meet you. They accepted, went to Jetavana. At that time, Buddha advised to these 500 monks, please don't do these things again and again. You have done wrong thing. You have broken our Vinaya rules, our moral codes. You have worked as farmers. People are fed up with you. People fed up with Buddhist monks. They were blaming. This is very harmful to our Buddhist order. I advise you, if you do it again and again, please give up this position. Please live as a farmer. Please live as a lay person. Don't damage this Buddhist order. Don't make troubles to our Buddhist disciples. Don't break the faith of our devotees. Don't break saddha of our devotees. This is the order of the Buddha, advice of the Buddha. Advising to those monks, Buddha recited the first verse, Ovadeyyānusāseyya asabbhā nivāraye, Sataṃ piyo hoti, asataṃ hoti, appiyo. The second one is, bhaje pāpake mitte, bhaje purisādhame, Bhajetha mitte kalyāṇe, Bhajetha purisuttame. The meaning of this verse is, don't associate bad persons. Bhaje pāpake mitte. Do not associate evil friends. Bhajetha mitte kalyāṇe, bhaje pāpake mitte, bhaje purisādhame. Adame purisa bhaje. Adama means bad persons. Bhaje, don't associate. Pāpake mitte means bad friends who are doing bad deeds. They are called as pāpamitta. Pāpamitta. Pāpake mitte means plural form of those nouns. Pāpake mitte. Don't. Bhaje means don't associate. Na means no, not. Don't associate. Pāpake mitte means bad friends. Bhaje purisādhame. Don't associate lower persons. Adhama purisa means lower persons who are having bad qualities. They are called as adhama. Bhajetha mitte kalyāṇe. Kalyāṇe mitte means good friends. Mitte means friend. Kalyāṇe mitte means good friends. Bhajetha mitte kalyāṇe, associate good friends. Bhajetha purisuttame, associate higher persons. Uttame purisa, uttama purisa. Purisuttama, purisa uttama. Good or higher persons must associate. You have to associate higher persons. Bhajetha mitte, kalyāṇe, Bhajetha purisuttame. You have to associate higher persons. Then you will go ahead and get full of success very soon. This verse was recited by the Buddha in front of the disciple named as Channa. As you all know, Channa is the charioteer of the Buddha in his lay life, the charioteer of the Prince Siddhartha. With the help of this charioteer, Channa, he went for the ascetic position. He was a horse rider. Channa is a horse rider. Kantaka is the horse. This person helped to Prince Siddhartha to cross the Anoma river. Anoma river. After crossing, he reached to the Uruvela Dhammapada, the region named as Uruvela. So, after attaining Buddhahood, this person received the news his master has attained a higher position and he became he became a Buddha, enlightened one. I also have to go there. I want to be a disciple of that great person. Then he reached to Buddha, asked, I also want to live with you. I would like to become a monk. Then Buddha advised to the other monks to make him as a monk. After shaving head and giving robes and giving moral codes, Buddha gave the opportunity to Channa to become a monk. When the time being, Sariputta, Moggallana, Ananda and the other monks became very famous disciples of the Buddha. They were always following the Buddha. Buddha didn't care about Channa. At that time, Channa disgusted with Buddha. These persons were not there at the beginning. In the beginning, I helped him very much. When he left the palace, I helped him to move to the Uruvela region with the help of horse Kantaka. But the Buddha don't care. He didn't care me. He didn't give me any higher positions in his Buddhist order. He has given many positions to the disciples, but he didn't give me any position. As you all know, those disciples attained those higher positions as skillful, meritorious actions done in their previous births. They have made paramita for these positions. They have completed those perfections for thousands of years to get this chance to become main or chief disciples of the Gautama Buddha. These things couldn't understand by monk Channa. He discussed with the Buddha and with the chief disciples of the Buddha, and he was blaming to others. He was blaming to Sariputta and Moggallana. He blamed to Buddha. At that time, Buddha knew this position of Channa and called upon him to the Jetavana monastery and advised to him, please don't think in this manner. Please don't associate bad persons. These Sariputta and Moggallana are great friends, good friends. Don't blame them. There is no any fault with them. Fault is within you. You haven't completed perfections related to these positions. You haven't developed the qualities regarding these highest positions. That is why you couldn't get these highest positions. It is not the fault of mine. It is the fault of yours. Please don't get angry with them or with me. You follow my teaching and try to attain higher goals. Try to become arahant. Follow in my advices. This is my advice. Bhajetha, mitte, kalyāṇe. Please associate good friends. Bhajetha, purisuttame. Please associate higher persons who are having highest qualities or good qualities. Then you can become a great person. You can reach to the final goal. This advice is very important to the society. We have to advise to our children. Please don't associate bad friends, bad persons. If you associate, you will have the activities, thoughts, and words related to those bad persons. Without knowing, automatically, you will become a bad person. If you associate a person who are always drinking, who are always using drugs, who are always quarreling or fighting, you also will get those kinds of bad qualities without knowing. When the time being, as a result of association of bad friends, automatically they will become bad persons. If we associate good persons, sometimes at once we are bad. We follow wrong things. When we see the highest qualities of the good persons, when we hear the peaceful and calm words of the good persons, will we understand, when we understand the thoughts of highest person or great persons, automatically we will become a good one, great one, highest person. Saying these advices, these words, Buddha recited this verse, na bhaje pāpake mitte, na bhaje purisādhame. We also have associated many bad friends. We have got lots of experiences. We have got lots of bad results experienced by us after associating those kinds of bad persons. We have got many experiences. Furthermore, we don't associate bad persons. If we meet bad person, as soon as possible, we have to shun them. We have to leave from them. We have to live without getting any help from them. Because if we get help from them, we are bound to them to associate furthermore. We have keep them by aside. We have keep them aside. No need to associate with those people. Buddha said, if you don't meet a good friend, please live alone. It is better than associating bad ones. Ekahang jivitang seyyo natti bale sahayata. It is better to live alone without association of the bad persons. Please don't associate bad persons. There are some persons, they don't have friends. They say, we don't have friends. I don't have friends. Why? All are very bad. They are having bad thoughts. They are doing bad deeds. They are using bad words. They are talking bad things. How can I associate them? How can I become a friend of them? Therefore, I live alone. Okay. That is the teaching of the Buddha. It is better to live alone. Don't associate those bad persons. If you associate with those persons, you will get bad results. Until you get a good friend, you can stay alone. One day you will find a good friend who are always advising for the progress, for the success, for the spiritual development. At that time, you start your friendship with them. We are the friends of our devotees. We address you, dear Dhamma friends. You are our friends. We are friends each other because we are sharing good thoughts, good words, good deeds. When we do good deeds, we inform you, please join with us. When we do meritorious activities, when we build a temple or monastery, or when we do good things, we inform you, then you also share your money, your wealth with us. You will help to us. And also, when we preach, we inform to others. Buddhist Mahavihara is doing this great action. They have informed to all the Dhamma friends, it is time to listen Dhamma, preaching of the Buddha. Please join with us. They share the link of this Dhamma talk, StreamYard link. You have joined. This is the action of good friends, noble friends. And also, when we arrange meritorious activities, so programs, Vesak program, Posom program, and a Sila program, or any other meditation retreats, at that time, we inform to others. Dear friends, dear Dhamma friends, we are organizing this kind of action. Please join with us. This is the nature of good friends. Now you can see we are all good friends. We are not bad friends. Please make connections each other. Until the death, we have to continue our friendship among us. It is very important. We are always sharing our knowledge with you. We are giving chances to you do meritorious activities. We give opportunities. We provide opportunities. You know, there are some persons, they don't have opportunity to offer their money, to donate, to give alms to the poor people or to the to the highest persons. They don't have enough chance to offer food to the monks. There are no monks in some countries. They don't have chance to offer food to the monks. We can't offer food through the internet. You know, in some countries, as I have heard, there are some Buddhist disciples, devotees. They don't have chance to offer food to the monks. They are having suffering about this. But you have got many chances to offer food to the monks. It is a great meritorious action. You have offered many things to the monks. It is a great chance. You have offered flowers to the Buddha in many occasions. It means you have got a chance because of the good friends. Buddha said that is the result of associating good friends. Therefore, I would like to request to our Dhamma friends, please try to do meritorious activities as much as possible whenever you get, whatever you can offer. Whenever you get chance, you try to listen to the Dhamma talks, you practice meditation, and you try to control your thoughts. Please don't develop bad thoughts. If you develop bad thoughts, you will reach to the bad dreams of the birth cycle. You will reach to the animal life. You will get birth in the hell. You will get birth in the hungry ghost world. Therefore, control your thoughts. You have to always develop good thoughts and speak good words, and calm words are very, very important. Please don't use harsh words. Anyone doesn't like to listen harsh words. Even animals don't like to hear bad words or harsh words. You use sweet words, good words to all the beings, then they will become your friends. When you address the dogs using good words, my baby, please come here. If you use these words very peaceful manner and in a calm manner, that dog will reach to you. If you use harsh words, what will happen? It will bark. It tries to bite you. It the nature of your bad thoughts and bad nature of the body. At once it recognizes the nature of this person. Then it will become angry. Therefore, I would like to request you, when you are living with your family members, please use good words, peaceful and calm words in front of them. Don't use bad words. When you talk through the mobile phones, you use good words. Address them very friendly. Then you will become a good friend of them. Saying this, I would like to wind up my Dhamma talk. May you all attain Nibbana. Practice these advices of the Buddha. Try to advise to others to make the peace in the society, to make good persons in the society, and also don't associate bad persons, associate good persons. This is the brief of my Dhamma talk. Saying this, I wish you all the listeners to live without having diseases, these dangerous diseases. I wish you a healthy life, and also I wish you a good life here and hereafter. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bhante. Thank you for an excellent sharing. I think that's a very interesting subject that you spoke on today. Even though I'm sure our devotees and our Dhamma friends have heard this advice before about being good Buddhist and good human beings by speaking kindly, by avoiding bad actions. I think you have given them a different perspective. There are two questions I see so far. Maybe Bhante would like to try to answer these questions.
Yes, how to avoid bad leader manager in our workplace. If we don't do as they say, our jobs are in danger. So the answer is we can't leave the workplace understanding the nature of those persons, chief officers. We have to control ourselves. We should not use bad words. We should not work against him. We should not develop bad thoughts against him. We have to be his friend very soon. We have to talk peacefully. We have to associate them peacefully. Then he will learn something from us. Sometimes they blame us again and again, but we should not get angry. After blaming many few days, he will recognize this one is a good one, good person. I should not blame him again and again. He will learn something and he will be controlled by himself. You can make him a good one. Buddha said, if you meet such kind of person, you have to follow various kinds of tricks. You know, Buddha have given one advice to the disciples. You have to give a punishment to those persons stopping the talking much. You don't talk much as before. Sometimes you completely stop talking with him. Just you work very well, but don't talk with him. You do your job well. You listen to the advices of that person related to the job. You do all the things, but you don't associate that person. You don't talk much. You don't laugh with him, and also you don't associate that person much. Then he will learn. He will get experience. You are a good person. You are not getting angry. You are not working against to him. Then he will become one of your friends. I have heard lots of things regarding this matter. One of my friends told me one person in his office always blaming to him. That person said, I didn't work against him. I was in a peaceful manner. I lived in peace. I talked to him friendly. Then he understood I am not his enemy. Then he became the best friend of that person. See, this is one of examples. So I would like to say to our friend, please follow that one. First of all, you give your compassion, your metta, karuna towards him. Then he will understand you. One day he will stop working against you. In this mundane world, all the so-called bad things are the best things or interesting items. Ice cream, cigarette, Coca-Cola, clothes, handphones. Bhante, how to advise people to avoid bad and seek healthy items or live in. I will answer for this. This is a good question. Yeah, the favorable things are one thing. The important things are the another things. Which one you choose? Favorable thing or important thing? You know, Dhamma talk, Dhamma sharing is important, but not favorable. Watching TV, watching films, and playing, these are favorable. Smoking, drinking, these are favorable, but not important. We have to educate the people in our society. You have to choose the important things, not the favorable things. Favorable things are leading to the birth cycle. Important things are leading to the emancipation, final liberation. So you have to understand the difference of these two things. Favorable things are actually appreciated by many persons in our society. Food, drinks, and clothes, mobile phones, television programs, and many things are very attractive to those persons because they are favorable. But meditating, listening to Dhamma talks, and practicing the Buddhism or doctrine of the Buddha are not favorable, but they are important. We have to understand the value of these things. This is the answer.
Thank you, Bhante. I think that's a very excellent reply to that question. To
Okay.
identify what is important and what is favorable. I think many people seem to forget what is important and what is favorable when they see or experience an item or a delicate piece of food or a delicious piece of food or an expensive car. So people don't realize what's important in their lives and what's favorable in their lives. I think that's a very excellent answer, Bhante.
Okay.
So we've come to the end of this evening's Dhamma sharing, and Bhante had spoken earlier about uh, Dhamma friends sharing with the monasteries that they're associated with. I would just like to inform our viewers that our Bhante, Professor Lenagir Siriniwasa, is starting on a new project in Sri Lanka. It's a meditation center. What was it? A mindful retreat center, Bhante? Maybe you'd like to explain a little bit about
Yeah.
your project.
Yeah, it is the Center for Mindfulness and Relaxation. Center for Mindfulness and Relaxation. I have received a forest area to build a forest monastery. So one of my devotees offered that land. Now we are building forest monastery. That monastery is for the training programs of mindfulness and relaxation. We train our young children, our children, and also school children, young persons, and elders, and foreigners. All the persons are going to be trained in this center. We are going to build meditation hall and also guest rooms, meditation rooms. They can stay 1 week in this place, then can follow our program, can learn important techniques for the mindfulness, and we teach meditation methods also. Just we started. We don't have enough money to do this great work, but using my own money and using some donations, I have started this work. Last Vesak full moon day I started. We have passed 3 weeks now. So within 21 days, we have reached very higher place. We have made the road, we have built the well, and we have started to build in the tooth relic temple structure on a rock viewpoint. More than 40 persons are working without expecting money. They are working with us. So I would like to request to our Dhamma friends, if you have any ability to donate us, please donate as much as possible through our brothers Leslie. I have sent all the information to brother Leslie. You can join with him, and you can donate for this project. You can raise our fund. In Sri Lanka, we don't have these kinds of places. Only few places. We have 2-3 places. We have to share our knowledge and also our training methods to our persons and the persons in the world. We can share this knowledge with our persons in our society. So I kindly request you, you can join with this program as much as possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bhante. Thank you for informing us about your project. I've seen some of the drawings that Bhante has sent me. It's a very nice building and a meditation or mindful center. There are rooms, I think, available. I think there are 10 rooms or 12 rooms, Bhante. I think there are.
We are planning to do 20 rooms.
20 rooms, yeah.
20 rooms. Then the walking promenades and also meditation hall, arms hall, and the bathrooms. These things are there.
Yeah, so this afternoon, Bhante was at the site, and then he sent me some videos of the site. It's up on a hill. It's in a forested area. I think once the project is completed, it's going to be a very lovely, serene and calm place. It's ideal for meditation practitioners and also for those who want to practice mindful meditation. So Bhante, for those of you who would like to assist Bhante, this is the website. This is our email address. Do write to us if you want to make a donation, and we will advise you how you can go about this. Or Buddhist Mahavihara might create a fund on behalf of Bhante to start his building fund project in Sri Lanka. So we've come to the end of this evening's Dhamma sharing. I would like to invite Bhante to now transfer the marriage or conduct the Anumodana to the departed and to the Devas.
Okay. Akasatta ca bhummatta deva naga mahiddhika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkantu lokasasanang chirang rakkantu dhamma desanang chirang rakkantu mang parang. May the gods receive this merit, and with the help of this merit they may become very healthy and very comfortable ones, and their life process may be very soft and easy one, and they may attain final goal very soon. And also I would like to transfer merits to our departed ones. Please transfer merits to your departed ones with the help of this merit. Whatever we have accumulated in this Dhamma sharing, may they become very healthy, peaceful. May they get good births. May they gain good positions in this birth cycle, and also may they attain final goal very soon. And also all our Dhamma friends and supporters, devotees may gain this merit, especially Brother Leslie and also Vinita Thera and also Chief monk in Buddhist Mahavihara and the other monks, and all the supporters, devotees may get a very healthy life in this world, and also may they free from diseases, and also may they become very fruitful and successful ones. After the death, they will reach to the good birth places, and they will attain soon final goal. May they attain final nibbana, final emancipation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Bhante. Thank you for doing the Anumodana.
Okay.
So, dear friends, we have come to the end of this evening's Dhamma sharing. So, on behalf of the Committee of Management and the monks of the Buddhist Mahavihara, let me take this opportunity to thank Bhante Professor Leonage Srinivasa Thera for joining us and sharing the Dhamma with us this evening. Thank you, Bhante.
Okay, see you again.
And also to our sponsors and to our viewers and listeners, thank you for joining us and sponsoring us. We look forward to your continued support. And please don't forget, this Sunday we have another Dhamma sermon, also talking about the Dhammapada by Bhante Jnanavasa Thera from Minuangoda Jnanavasa Thera, also talking on the Dhammapada this Sunday at 8:30 p.m. With that, have a pleasant evening and Sukhi Hotu. Sadhu.
Okay.